that's not happy, I don't know what else is, right?
Who chose it better?
Let's do it. Boom.
Welcome back to another episode of the Desert Brew. We have 3 exciting things coming to the desert and happening in the desert as well.
Who are you?
Oh, my bad, I forgot. I'm Rashid.
And I'm Gene.
All right, now can we get back to the show?
Well, no, I actually want to say, I mean, because God forbid I talk on this show. You look good, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
I know I give you a lot of grief, but you look good in that outfit.
That was a compliment. I didn't see that one coming.
There you go. I threw him off on his game.
You look very suave yourself. What is that, suede?
Anywho.
Or is it Paula Liar? Paula Liar? Paula Lester? Paula Lester?
Lord. Okay, now what do we have going on today?
All right.
He's trying to be creative and get me. It's just not working.
I think you landed.
No,
I think you know what? Back to the show. It's about them. It's about us entertaining and educating the audience here about what's going on in the desert.
I think it crashed. But so who else? What else are we doing?
All right, we are diving into the Cirque du Soleil show, Corteo. It's going to be an amazing show with an amazing storyline. If you've never seen Cirque du Soleil before, each show has its own theme. This one in particular is going to be a tale of humanity and adversity and just overall just a great storyline. I'm not going to give away any teasers, so go check it out for yourself. It's going to be at the Aquashare Arena. It's going to be amazing. Right?
And if you missed that one, they come around. So we're lucky to have the arena now. So look for future shows as well.
Exactly, it's gonna be great. We also are visiting the Living Desert.
I love that.
Yes.
So we put our just because we don't have children, we put our producer Joffrey on the family fun segments.
So we're utilizing his children.
Exactly.
Right.
Child labor laws. Are we paying them? Are we paying them?
The children come and then they go home.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Wait,
so we're gonna have some great family fun episodes coming up throughout the show, just so that people with children. All right. So can we get through this? They're bored with us. Remember, they don't want to see as much as us.
All right. So and then also we have the pickleball.
Oh yes. I do want to do a shout out for this. I mean, we'll talk about it at the end also, but pickleball in Indio, the mayor, such a nice guy. They have spent a good amount of money on a beautiful pickleball court. Yeah. They redid some old areas, and it's part of their improvement on the overall city. I think we talked about it during the Friday food truck as well. Exactly. So that's super exciting, and if you have some extra time, you're in the area, it's very family friendly. So
I love it. So are we getting soft?
Yeah, speak for yourself. Anyway. All right, we're gonna go to commercial. When we come back, we will see you at the circus.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Action. Oh, hi. We're gonna get a badge, all access, I just know it.
Welcome back to the Desert Brew, and we have an amazing segment for you today. And we are here at Aquashare Arena, and we are going to be talking to the artistic director, Allison Crawford of Cirque du Soleil, Corteo. Correct?
Yes,
I did it right? All right.
They're not even allowing me to say it. So,
so my inner child is excited, as well as Jean's as well too. I've experienced Cirque du Soleil before, but this in particular storyline of what you guys are bringing here to the desert, this is an interesting one. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, very much. We follow Mauro, who's a clown, and we follow him through his life, celebrating his life, and through it we meet all of the people that he knows in his life, exes when he was a child. And so the show is not linear, so we're just moving around in his life and getting to know him. He has a guardian angel that takes him through his life. We call her the little angel. But also there are other angels. There's flying angels, there's ground angels, there's mid-air angels.
So he's reflecting, or it's like dream?
He's dreaming. He's dreaming, he's reflecting. Is it real? Is it not?
I love that.
It's up to you as an audience member to see yourself what you feel.
I love that. So do all of the storylines that are going to be portrayed in this particular show, do they represent different things?
Well, for sure there's the circle of life.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that Cirque du Soleil uses a lot. So we have lots of circles.
Okay.
And also, corteo means cortege in Italian, which is a procession. So there's always people moving, going back and forth.
Like life.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes. So they're going through life. They're coming and they're repeating it or not repeating it.
Right.
People come and see the costumes, they see the lighting, the performers. How long does it actually take to go from the idea of the storyline to actually creating the costumes and then the sets and then to curtain? What's that process like?
It's pretty long. The owner of the show will choose a director, a creation director, and then he will choose his team, set designer, choreographer, makeup, costumes, sound, composer, I think that's it. And then they'll sit in a room. And from that day, the very first day they sit, to the opening was 2 years.
Can you imagine being a fly on the wall in that room?
Oh my God.
What an amazing, all this creative talent.
Yeah, and then they decide that they're going to do 2 sides. Like that's the first ever for Cirque du Soleil.
That's what I was wondering.
Sides.
When I walked in, I was like, how is this going to work? And so how does the performers, obviously they choreographed it, how do they give each side the most?
Well, as a performer myself, you have to remember that this is really important as much as this.
Right.
So, but they've become used to it, and they turn a lot just to talk to everyone. So there's that. You never get the feeling like it's just one-sided.
Right.
And there's a turntable that moves, so that moves them around.
I love it. Thank you so much. We're excited to see it. We'll be here tonight.
Exactly.
Good.
And if you haven't heard of Cirque du Soleil, do yourself a favor, take the family out and get to a show near you.
We're getting the behind-the-scenes tour, the area that nobody gets to see with Cirque du Soleil.
Exactly.
So
all the tricks and trades of this amazing show.
Follow us. Come on.
Basic but super efficient. Take that. And just
Wow.
That is cool. So what do they attach this to?
Really?
secrets.
Well, secret.
We'll see you later on.
Put on the hand,
Okay.
and now after that, like find the spot on the top and try to follow it. Whenever it goes down, you just try to correct it. Good. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nice, nice, nice. I love it. The same thing, the same following, but now you have to move with your shoulder more.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the same thing. I can talk about.
How'd you get Rasheed?
She is a bitch.
Action. Oh, hi. We're gonna get a badge, all access, I just know it.
Hey there, Joffrey here with the Desert Brew. We've got a wild episode for you today, but this one is family friendly, so bring the kids on in. We're here at the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens in Palm Desert, California, about 30 minutes from Palm Springs. We're gonna feed some giraffes, we're gonna pet some rhinos, and I even brought my kids along to join you in on the fun. So come on in, let's check it out.
Have you all just walk right along these benches
great.
here and we can take a seat and Jolly will come over and join us. Double meaning for us, it is a Swahili word meaning strength or powerful, but also since he was born on Christmas Eve, we can reference that as well. So he will turn 4 years old. He is still a very young rhino, still a growing rhino, so he could reach up to even 3,000 pounds. So lots of weight to gain, which means you gotta eat a lot of food, right? So we will help him gain that weight today, and we'll be doing some feeding with Jolly.
Is Jolly vegan?
Jolly is a herbivore, yes.
Okay.
So that's what we call animals that are vegetarians, exactly. Do you all want to start with some feeding for Jolly?
Yes, let's do it.
And he can be a little picky, so if he likes one of these better than the others, we will switch them out so you can all get a chance to feed. Are you ready for me, Lucas? Yes. All right, so we'll come up nice and slow. Hold that out horizontally for Jolly. He will reach for it, and then he will take it. And you all can just come one at a time. So I'll have everybody else wait back by the benches, and one of you can come up with him.
Okay.
Hold it a little bit closer.
You can take one big step closer.
Like that.
You need that up close and personal right there.
There we go. Good job. Good. Do you have any questions about Jolly?
Does he take a bath?
Does he take a bath? That's a great question. He takes a very special kind of bath. He takes a mud bath. Yes, it's a mud bath, exactly. That's how rhinos cool themselves down out on the savannah. They cake themselves with mud. That's great. Yeah, that's a great spot. Good job.
Good job, Tori.
Anna, so obviously it's not good to be alone. You have some friends. So are there any plans for mating or growing the family out over here?
Yeah, absolutely. We are definitely hoping to have a rhino calf here at the Living Desert in the future. Naya and Jolly are actually part of what's called a species survival plan. So a plan made by institutions like the Living Desert to bring together animals that would make good breeding pairs, and hopefully they will become breeding pairs one day. Jolly needs to grow up a little bit more. He's a little more growing to do before he reaches full size. We want to set them up for success. But once they're both mature, Jolly and Naya will be given the opportunity to come together, and hopefully they will choose to breed and we will have a calf here.
That's great. So I have 3 of my own. So Jolly, when you start having kids, you can come to me for advice. We are here with Aaron Scott, Senior Marketing Manager and Director here at the Living Zoo and Garden. So for those that are watching, definitely if you can tell us a little bit more about the things that you do to incorporate that for being a complete family experience.
You know, we really pride ourselves on being a pillar within the community, serving those needs for our community, whether that's a fun day out in the park, whether that's an educational opportunity through a school field trip or a family program. You know, here at the Living Desert, we have the animals that you can see, and we have a whole team of people that take care of them, from the veterinarians to vet techs to the animal carekeepers. We also have a whole team of horticulturists that take care of the beautiful gardens that we have here, a team of guest service specialists as well as educators. So there's a lot of people that make the zoo run, and we really pride ourselves in providing those opportunities to build connections with animals and foster a sense of learning and appreciation for these amazing desert species that call the desert home.
I know you have a couple special events coming up, and what I love about the desert is, you know, it's about 20-30 minutes from Palm Springs. It's a little bit over an hour from LA. So for those that don't live in the area, you have the events coming up in October, and then an incredible event that you guys do in December, if you could tell us about that.
Absolutely. So we love hosting community events here at the Living Desert. Our upcoming one is Halloween, which is the last weekend in October. From 9 to 3, guests can come and trick or treat and learn about the amazing animals that we have here at the Living Desert. And then Wild Lights, which you had mentioned, is such a special holiday tradition for so many members of our Coachella Valley and beyond. It's a fun, family-friendly event where you can come, enjoy the festivities of the season, see amazing light displays. And this year we have some new things up our sleeve, so it'll be really fun.
That's amazing. So with that being said, if you're in the area, if you're in LA, wherever you're coming from, the Living Desert Zoo here in Palm Desert, definitely a family-friendly spot, or even just a great date spot. Come on out, get kissed by a giraffe over there. All right, see you guys. Thank you, Jolly.
Ribbon cutting. All right, we're at Desert Brew. We're talking to communities, things that are changing, things that are happening. I'm here with Mayor Hernandez.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
It's good to meet you.
Awesome.
Let me just tell you, first of all, how impressive that you guys have built. I mean, pickleball is, do you know how to play?
I do not know how to play, but I know it's the thing, not only here in Coachella, but throughout the Coachella Valley.
In particular, this project. First of all, it's beautiful. Second, what did it take to make it happen? How long did this, I mean?
So this project was actually initiated about 4 years ago. And it was a former council member, his name's Emmanuel Martinez.
Okay.
And he said, look, we really need to focus in on rehabilitating and renewing this park. And so we worked with Emmanuel to find the money. And so we worked with the county through CDBG, and then we also put some money through the general fund, and then we cobbled up the $900,000 that we were going to need in order to get this project done.
This is a really safe community and a really like family oriented and just, I mean.
So these are folks, they're here year round. Yes. And they're the worker bees of the Coachella Valley. Very family orientated.
Yes.
You knock on their door, they'll give you water, they'll give you a burrito, they'll give you something to eat. This is a community where, you know, people really, they're authentic, you know, they find a lot of joy in just living and doing the family thing, and it's a great town.
So what's next?
For us, it's about delivering more projects. We have a fire station that's about to open up because we've been working on that. We got a new annex expansion of our library that we're about to initiate. We got a new park that's going to be initiating. We got 17 Teslas that are coming in for a ride share, as well as charging stations, because that's important. And our residents and people from the East Valley are going to be able to participate in the program, go to school, go to work, go to groceries, doctors, whatever you need to use a Tesla for, we're gonna do it. I think, you know, we gotta remember that at its core, everybody wants good housing, good schools, you know, good health care, good parks and recreation. I think that's a winning strategy.
And a good party at a park.
A good party is always a good thing. Thank you.
You're the man. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm here with Seth Laura, who's the public information officer.
That's right.
She's got all the information, so we're gonna ask you lots of questions.
Perfect.
But the big question for me tonight is, how did this all, like, tell me about the project. I know, you know, we talked to the mayor, we talked about the community as a whole. You're the person who knows about this particular project.
Yes, the plan was to have it completed much sooner.
Okay.
When we began the project, there was issues with the asphalt that basically put us in a position to ask for more money and to completely gut the asphalt and re-pour concrete. So the scope of the project grew, as did the timeline, but everybody was patient. Super excited. We built anticipation behind it, and you know, one of our causes is to really promote healthy lifestyles here at Coachella. Of course. I'm sure that you've heard we opened our first Aldi supermarket. Very
nice,
you know, promoting fresh produce. You know, great healthy living, and this we're hoping is going to just get people excited to get out of the house, to gather as a community with their friends and family, just have a great time. No cost to it, just, you know, grab your equipment, come out and have a good time.
The residents actually helped to design the space.
Correct. So we sought their input and asked them, so you have 4 full-size basketball courts, we can redo 4 full-size basketball courts. They're like, no.
Right.
How about we add some pickleball element, a tennis element. And so we're like, they're going to engage with it so much better if we format it to what they're asking for.
And they don't know what they don't know. Like maybe you brought like together pickleball is, I mean, that's awesome. And the beauty of that too is that it creates an environment here where it's not just tennis. It's not just, And
our residents don't have to go all the way to Mid or West Valley to engage in those sports. It's right in their backyard. So we're you know, they deserve this.
You're doing good work.
Thank you.
Good work.
We love our community. We love our people.
You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell. Amazing speeches earlier. What you're doing is phenomenal. So
thank you.
I don't even live in the community, and thank you.
And you are welcome to come as often as you like.
Well, I'm going to come challenge you to a game.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Great episode.
It was.
Great episode. We hope everybody liked it. Very interesting. I didn't know you were so talented at the circus.
You know, it's one of those things that you just innately know how to do. You know, it's an ethnic thing.
He knows how to juggle a lot. I'll just leave it at that.
Anyways, so I enjoyed the rhinos with the kids.
The rhinos, I mean, as you saw, it's really cool.
Yeah.
You have to, in that case, some sort of like appointment or something, because they only eat at a certain time. But what an amazing experience. I mean, we're so lucky in the desert to have this experience in general.
Oh yeah, awesome. Definitely. I mean, I didn't even fear for the kids' life at all. But you know what? They knew the risk.
They knew the risk.
They knew the risk. All right, what about the pickleball?
I mean, I loved it.
It is not your thing?
I just don't like if I don't know things. I'm a control freak, so I don't know how to play yet.
All right.
I'm gonna get very good at it, and then I'll challenge you.
I got some rackets in my Amazon cart.
We'll do wagers?
You know what? Let's do it. We're gonna do a pickleball tournament.
Let's do it. All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in another week, another great show. We hope that you're enjoying all of our new segments and our new family friend section.
Yeah. And if you got any segment ideas or anything, throw us our way. DM us.
DM us, The Real Razor G.
And Mr. Lewis 91.
And or the show, The Desert Brew. You can also log on to our website and talk to us there as well.
And see what's going on in the community.
We hope to see you back next week. Thanks, everybody.